Super loud around here, huh? Go help out that person. But the great city of Ocean Springs, this intersection here at Hanshaw, in front of the middle school here, it is back up and running like it should be, besides one approach. So it should lessen up the traffic a lot more, and it shouldn't be running on the free times anymore. Only one issue with the camera, but more issues in here where we ain't gonna repair that unless we repair this in here as well. So it's up and running. Welcome to the fascinating world of traffic signals. Today we got a urgent call from the school district here in Ocean Springs where they sent it off to the Public Works Department. They quickly forwarded it to us. The detection's down at this intersection, and they're saying it's backing up traffic into these neighborhoods here and causing dangerous situations for the kids that are trying to get on the school bus. So let's get started and let's take a look into this cabinet. And guys, as always, you never know. Make sure you carry. Let's go ahead and put that on the hip while we're working on this traffic light. I already have in mind what might be the issue. It's the old Edge system, it's card rack system. So let's pull out a couple things and see what we can do inside of this cabinet. Would have been good to wear pants today. Gonna make my legs itch. All right, so here we go. This is the system they're using here. Everything's just locked on right now. Really hope we got all the diagrams to this card rack, because we can see this guy is offline altogether. Wonder if this card works. Advantage access card. That's not going to work for the cameras we have here. Card rack's damaged too. There's no railing for the top side, or I guess there was railing for the top side. It's not on. This card's not on now. I'm gonna move it to a different slot in the rack, and then we're gonna see if we can just move some detector. Hey, you can see that's damaged too, not lining up right. And the issue you have with that, if it don't line up right, it can arc out, or you can damage the card because you'll bridge the hot pins on the card, which just everything's down right now. Pull it back out. Looks like we may be installing a new card rack soon. And what sucks even worse is if you don't have the diagram for a card rack, inside the cabinet, it's 10 times worse to deal with a card rack, even installing a new one. If you don't have your backboard diagram, you don't have none of that, it's a pain in the butt. Oh, here we go. Here's the controller side. This is probably ours too. All right, first things first, if you got a issue with the card rack, before you do any further troubleshooting, and you may blow a power supply, which this one looks like it's blown right now, is you want to change the power supply on it. Yeah, damn. I really wanted to help these guys out. Try to get this up and running. God dog it, dude. See, just messing up my cards. I'm trying to force it in there, because it can't line up with that slot properly. Damn, that thing's brand new too, and I just bent the tab on it. And okay, now I'm getting power to some again. Getting nothing to the card there. Aha, would you look at that? We got power on the card right here that I was thinking was bad. My issue is gonna be, again, not having the damn plans to the intersection. What kind of backboard is this? A 4008, TF 4008. I can almost figure it out, though I'm going to struggle a little bit with it. It's not gonna be fun. Everything's working. This is all lit up like it's detecting stuff. Phase 3 is what, right behind me. About to hook the monitor up to it first and see, or we'll see if we're dropping calls here in a second. All right, things are starting to drop. Hopefully not making y'all look at the ground here, but when I look down. All right, things are starting to drop though. Northwest 3 is dropping. One's this left turn lane out here. As long as people ain't like way past the stop bar. 1 shouldn't have anything. 6 should be tied with it, shouldn't have anything. And 3 right here, when they clear out, they should end up dropping out. Go ahead and record it, because they're getting a light now. So, let's see if they clear out all the way. Then I can see if the call drops here in the controller, knowing detection for that approach, or we can watch the cards. And 3 did just drop out as they cleared out all the way. So right now, 1, 6, and 3 is working. We need to work on 2, 5, 4. Yeah, 2, 5, and 4. 2, 4, and 5, however you want me to call it. All right, so another way we can do this, we can take this pin here, say 3, and we can ground it out on that board, and when we touch that together, that's going to lock in a call. That call is going to go into the controller. So we take out phase 2 and we come over to this pin here with our scissors. Those always work good. Right here on that jumper, phase 2 gets a call. We remove the scissors. Y'all probably couldn't see it, but phase 2 dropped the call. Let's engage it real quick. So we know L4 will work for phase 2. Now I'm just gonna have to try to find the output to that card rack. All right, just one last thing I'm gonna try now is just move it back to the original slot that I think has damage on it. Just kill power and try to slide it in nice and easy. I want to at least, I would love to get 2 and 5 to work, and just say phase 4 ain't gonna work. It's gonna be on a constant cycle back to it, which could be worse. Again, some jacked up shit. And we just went into flash too. Yeah, ain't that fucking cute. From what? Channel 3, we need a fuse back in. Is this the guy that was blown? Ooh, we almost had something on it. Oh look, and it's just working just like that now. At this point, I'm just telling you, I'm fed up with it. Fed up with this cabinet, this intersection. That's for sure. 4 I already know is having issues. I'm gonna leave a call on phase 4 on the door switch. Let's verify that everything's working. And then I'm gonna recommend we don't touch this again unless they want to pay us to do a new card rack, or if they just want to upgrade systems. Freaking aggravating though. Just, if I had plans, it'd be a little bit easier, but this card rack is just damaged, and things have already shorted out on it before, and as you can see here, different cards have gone out before too. So that card doesn't even match the system out here actually. This would be like for ITS. I don't know if we brought that out here and it just wasn't the right thing when somebody was bringing it out, but either way, that guy ain't gonna work. But let's watch all these calls drop off of the cards. That means the cameras just haven't been enabled. hopefully drop out of the controller, meaning detection will work. Phase 4 has been real finicky out here. Gonna just leave a call locked in on that, which I already have on the door. And then it is what it is. All right, guys, we got some calls dropping now. Calls are dropping here. Gonna see right here is 2 and 5, and vehicles have been on this ever since. So when they start pulling off of that, we'll see if 2 and 5 drop and detection stays working. 4 continuously has a light. I bet you anything, if I took that out, started having a little bit of issues with it. 5 is dropping. 5 dropped on the controller. 2 dropped. 2 dropped on the controller. 4 is just holding the call. And again, I've noticed issues with this card here and 4. So we're just gonna keep the call here in place because I don't want them to come out here for a different issue. And outside of that, they have all of the other detection out here. So just moving some fuses around on the power supply, making sure this lines up properly here on this card rack and nothing shorting out back there is kind of solving their issue. May have a little bit of issues still, but yeah, until they want to upgrade, it's just going to stay that way. Also, there is a super deep hole here somewhere, and I'm going to fall back in it. I already have a good feeling I'm going to. Right here, you can tell there is a deep hole, like an old utility box or something here. I fell in it last time, but it is about 3 feet off the sidewalk, and that needs to be fixed before a kid falls into it. I don't have a traffic cone or anything with me, but I do have some paint, and I'm gonna go ahead and just paint the sidewalk and say there's a big hole there. But it's a huge liability to this school, and I need to get it fixed. Everything's looking good. So detection's back working besides one camera here at this intersection. Gonna call it good. Don't even want to look more into it because it's dinner time and I'm gonna go enjoy dinner with the family. So yeah, got this one solved. Maybe not even that entertaining of a video, but I hope y'all enjoyed, and thanks for the help, and like the video, and thanks for watching and everything.